Freedom Schools class is unique in that there are some certain components that we must have in order to make sure that we are aligned with the Children's Defense Fund's requirements for Freedom School. So in every class you look, there will be a reading or a learning circle. During this circle, this is where students sit, they collaborate with each other, this is where they talk. So if they read a story or they read a book, they'll come here to the circle, and this is where they'll talk about that reading and they'll talk about what's happening. This next component that we look at is the creation station. This is kind of like the maker space for the class. So on your creation station, you will have your art supplies, your materials, your markers. So if students ever need anything, they know the one place in the class where they can always come to be able to get those materials. Typically, we don't put out everything. We ask that the teachers limit the supplies and they only put out what they know that students will need, and the things that are over in abundance, we keep in the cabinets, of course, in the back. The next thing that's unique is our collaboration stations. These are stations in the class where students collaborate with each other and they complete group tasks. They name all of them based off the theme. So this is the lounge, this is the loft, and this one here is the courtyard. So when the teacher, everyone's in the center in the group, she'll say, students, I want you guys to go to the courtyard and go to the loft, and they'll know exactly where they should go. On the wall here behind you is the motivational song. We sing this song every day when we have our Harambe, and it's called Something Inside So Strong. And we have this placed in every single classroom because we want students to be able to know that no matter what's going on in their life or what their circumstances are, there's always something inside of them that's so strong that they can surpass those things and grow and be a better person. So that's posted in every room. As we continue the tour, the theme for the program is I can make a difference in myself, my family, my community, my world, my country, with action, education, and hope. And that's posted in every class because the work that we do in Freedom Schools is aligned with the students knowing that they can believe in themselves, they can believe in their family, they can believe in their community. And so as they complete work and assignments, they'll list that work and they'll post it on the walls, so that way this class become a community of collaborative work and things that the students have done. We also have in every class the mission and vision, which you see on the back here. The program's mission is that the Pine Bluff School District's Freedom Schools program is to leave no child behind, to ensure that every child has a head start, a fair start, a safe start, a moral start. And we're going to do that in collaboration with the community and in collaboration with teachers and principals all across the district. The vision is that with hard work and determination, the Pine Bluff School District's Freedom Schools program will be the voice for all children. So we want all children to know that they are welcome, regardless of who they are, what they look like, what kind of education background they have, what kind of parental background they have, what kind of special needs background they have. This is a program that's for them, that's going to serve them, and that's visible for every class to see. Keep Calm is a cooperation contract, which is the rules. We don't have rules in Freedom Schools. The students develop their own rules with their teachers. So when they come in, they create the corporation contract, and then they all sign that contract, meaning that they all came up with these rules and guidelines, and they're all going to follow them together for the success of their class. Every month we have a focus and we have a theme. So the focus for October, is self-esteem, and this is what the lessons that we have are going to focus on. So as they're reading, as they're doing grade level group and collaborative work in all of their classes, they're focusing on building up their self-esteem and encouraging themselves to be better. Over here is the yoga club. Every intern has a club where they take their talents and things that they're good at and they teach it to the kids in a class after school. So this semester we will have boxing club, which is exciting. We have a college intern who's a professional boxer. We have a football player, so we're going to have a football club. We also have a yoga club. We have a dance club. We have a singing and voice club. One of the interns is a vocal coach. And then we have a technology club. So all the students will be able to sign up and be in those clubs, and they'll create tangible things. And then the last part, of course, is our schedule. So when the scholars come into the program every day, they'll arrive in class and they'll receive a snack. When they're eating their snack, they'll sit down, they'll do their homework, they'll eat, they'll collaborate with peers, and their college intern is going to go around and assist them with their homework. We then transition into the Harambe, which is a high energy pep rally where we'll do cheers, chants, sing, music, get the kids excited about what's happening. We have a wellness 15 minutes every day. During that time, they'll be doing yoga, we'll be doing stretching, sometimes we'll run, but the goal is to teach the kids to be physically fit, and that wellness is a key part of your life and to be healthy. Mindful Minute is actually our homework power hour. So every day, regardless of whether they have a homework assignment or not, they're going to either be doing free reading, where they're reading age-appropriate books. So every class has a library that has books that are aligned with the age group. And even more particular, if you take a look at the books that they'll read talks about kids that go through things that they go through. So all of these books were written specifically for Freedom Schools, and they're tailored to help the kids go through things that they deal with. So the books talk about having a single mom and your son, or having a father who's in jail, or bullying, peer pressure, issues that they really see. And again, when they're in this circle, they can have meaningful conversations about that. We'll go into our afternoon activities after our mindful minutes and our homework hour, which are the clubs and all the things that we talked about earlier, and then we'll end with dinner. So everyone will go in the cafeteria, we'll have a family-style dinner, and then their parents will sign them out. And to me, that is important because the children we have in Freedom School will receive breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner every day. So the unique thing is when these children go home to their parents, they're going home receiving the daily required intake of meals that every person is supposed to receive. And for some of these kids, that's what they don't get. You know, when they're in school, they get breakfast and lunch, and they go home, and they have to wait until they come back the next day to get breakfast. But through Freedom School, we ensure that they receive dinner, and they also receive that snack every day. And that's it. Thank you guys for the tour of the class. I just want to say thank you guys for coming out and being a part of this opening ceremony, and it means a lot to me that we have this program here in Pine Bluff. I've been a part of Freedom School since I was 19 years old, and to have the opportunity to bring that here to Arkansas to work with these young people, it means a lot. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming and for supporting us, and you know, I hope that this ribbon cutting means on the great things for the youth of this community.
All right, y'all cut on Thursday.
Just want to say that this is has been a phenomenal and stellar experience. Mr. Lewis is the backbone of all of this. I'm just a cheerleader, but if I can dream it, if I can think of it, I want our kids to have it.
Right.
All right, so on to success for the youth of Pine Bluff. That is where the students will actually work. They'll participate in all of their activities, their discussions, and we have that circle space because we want to encourage our students to talk to each other and to get out of the mind frame of raising the hand and shying to the back. We're in a circle, everyone's looking at each other. It's better for facilitating conversations. You will also see the program's mission, the program's vision is posted in every class. We want the students to know that. We want them to know that we're working really hard on their behalf so they can have success. Every classroom also has the schedule so the students are aware of what we're doing. It has the name of the teacher, and right now all of the doors are blank, but the students' names will be added to the doors tonight after we finish our ceremony. So when they come in on Monday, they see their class, and when they walk into each class, they know that they're walking into a part of a community and a family. Every class is decorated with its own unique theme, and we do that because we want the students to feel like they are a part of a family when they come in. So these college students that are here and working with these young people, they're not just working with them just to help them with academics. They're really mentoring them, and they're trying to teach them and make them better people. So at this point, you all are free to walk around. All of the classroom doors are open. Take a look inside the classrooms. There's an informative information board that's posted in the hallway if you want to learn more about the program. I'll also be here, and tonight we're having our really big parent meeting. In Freedom Schools we call Harambe, and so that's really going to be the event where the parents will have a chance to see what their children are coming into. We're going to go over some of the information, and if you guys would like to be a part of that, then you're always welcome to come. Thank you for coming. The building is now open for children, and we begin on Monday at 3 p.m. So thank you.